Why you need a heart repair meal after 40 before it's too late asterisk. Focus on whole, natural foods, because this simple shift alone can reduce strain on your heart almost immediately. And that leads to something even more important. 2. Ignoring inflammation. Here's something most people overlook. Inflammation is silent. You don't feel it building, but it slowly damages your blood vessels over time. And chronic inflammation is one of the leading causes of heart disease. Now here's where it gets interesting. Certain foods actively fuel inflammation. Processed snacks, sugary drinks, refined carbs, but others can actually fight it. Leafy greens, berries, olive oil. These foods contain antioxidants and compounds that help calm inflammation inside your body. So the fix is simple. Build your meals around anti-inflammatory foods. Add spinach to your plate. Include colorful fruits. Use healthy oils instead of processed ones. The payoff? Better circulation. Less strain on your heart. More stable energy. But here's the catch. Even if you fix inflammation, there's another mistake that can undo your progress. 3. Choosing the wrong fats. For years, people were told to avoid fat. But that advice missed something important. Not all fats are the same. In fact, after 40, the type of fat you eat matters more than ever. Unhealthy fats, like trans fats and heavily processed oils, can raise bad cholesterol and increase your risk of heart problems. But healthy fats? They do the opposite. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in foods like fatty fish, walnuts, and seeds, help reduce inflammation and improve blood flow. They support your heart instead of damaging it. So the fix? Replace bad fats with good ones. Swap fried foods for grilled options. Add nuts or seeds to your meals. Use natural oils like olive oil. The benefit? Your cholesterol improves. Your arteries stay clearer. Your heart works more efficiently. But here's where most people still struggle. Let me ask you something. Have you ever tried to eat healthier, but found yourself slipping back into old habits? Or maybe you've noticed your energy dropping, but you're not sure what's causing it? I want to hear from you. Which of these habits have you been dealing with the most? Is it cravings, low energy, or just not knowing what to eat? Drop it in the comments. Because the more aware you are of your patterns, the easier it becomes to change them. 4. Lack of fiber. This is where most people get it wrong. They focus on cutting things out, but forget to add what their body actually needs. And one of the most overlooked nutrients? Fiber. Fiber plays a critical role in heart health. It helps remove excess cholesterol from your body. It stabilizes blood sugar, and it supports healthy digestion. Without enough fiber, your system becomes less efficient, and your heart has to work harder as a result. So what's the fix? Add more fiber-rich foods to your meals. Whole grains, vegetables, legumes. Make them a consistent part of your diet. The payoff? Better cholesterol levels, more stable energy, improved overall health. But what happens next might surprise you. 5. Inconsistency. Many people think they need a perfect diet. They try extreme changes, strict plans, short-term fixes, but they don't last. And that's the problem, because your heart doesn't respond to occasional effort. It responds to consistency. Small, repeated actions over time. That's what creates real change. So instead of aiming for perfection, aim for repeatable habits. Simple meals, easy routines, sustainable choices. Because doing something consistently is far more powerful than doing everything perfectly for a week. And yet, there's one final piece most people ignore. Final high-impact point. Timing. This might be the most important part of all. Because when it comes to your heart, earlier is always better. Most people wait. They wait for symptoms. They wait for a diagnosis. They wait until something feels wrong. But by then, your options may be limited. Here's the truth. Heart disease builds over time. Years of small choices add up. And once damage becomes severe, it's much harder to reverse. But when you act early, you give your body a chance to recover, to repair, to strengthen, to protect itself. That's what a heart repair meal is really about. Not reacting to a problem, but preventing one. Every meal becomes a decision point, a chance to support your health, or slowly work against it. And the best part? You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Just start with one meal, then another, because over time, those small decisions can completely change your future. 6. Conclusion. So let's bring it all together. After 40, your body changes, and your heart needs more support than ever. Eating on autopilot no longer works. Inflammation becomes a real threat. The wrong fats could do damage. Lack of fiber slows everything down, and inconsistency holds you back. But the solution is simpler than most people think. Intentional meals, whole foods, healthy fats, consistent habits, and most importantly, starting now, not later. Because your heart isn't just another organ. It's what keeps everything going. And how you treat it today will shape how you feel tomorrow and years from now. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Now here's your next step. Don't keep this information to yourself. Share this video with someone you care about. Because the truth is, most people don't realize the damage until it's too late. And if you want to keep learning how to stay healthy, strong, and energized after 40, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Also, check out the next video on your screen. It will show you exactly which everyday foods you should avoid starting today. Remember, your health in the next 10 years depends on the choices you make right now. Start with your next meal.